Welcome, my name is Herwig and I'm going to present you here a prototype of an automatic scheduler helping companies to assign their employees to a given schedule based on a certain set of constraints that you can specify by yourself. This is the interface that you get to when you type in the following URL, redondo.com/scheduler. This will be the screen you're going to see within your browser. This tool is a prototype, so please excuse if there are any kind of small bugs. Just notify me in case something is very unclear, but I have of course tested it, so I hope that I can give you a good experience and also motivate you to try it out on your own. So in order to get started, let's don't start with a completely new problem right now, but rather start with a problem that I have already prepared beforehand. So we might start here. There's a list of problems that are available, so it will just start with a smaller problem here and simply load this particular problem, and you will see it will upload or load this particular problem from the file and will display this here in the screen. And you can see we have for this particular problem 6 employees, the names just chosen randomly, and then you have specified for each of the employees how many hours they can maximum work per week. And then we can also specify for each of the employees at what particular weekdays from Monday to Sunday they might have a day off. So this is the basic specification that you can give for every single employee. Then we have some global constraints that are applicable to all of the employees in general. On one hand, when you think about scheduling, you want to guarantee that when one employee goes off work, that he has a minimum rest time that needs to be fulfilled before he can go to work again. And as you can specify here, so you can specify here from really 0 to about 24 hours of minimum rest time in between. Then you can also specify here the maximum work shift time. So I think that's very clear that in a general work shift must be a maximum amount of hours a person can work at once. So for this case, we selected 12 hours, which is really the maximum. And then there's also the opportunity to have a minimum work shift time because especially for many companies where employees have to travel to work first and go back home, they don't want to just go there for one single hour maybe, but so we want to have longer time periods, and you can enforce this by specifying this particular constraint. And last but not least, I also have in this case, week constraint, which says, yeah, this is my standard shift time. So the standard employees are preferred to work, and that would be in this particular case 8 hours a day, which is a standard work day. Just to specify the difference, so the standard work time is really that's what we aim for, the length of a shift, but the maximum work shift time includes simply some potential overtime hours that the employee can be engaged for. Then let's go to the next tab where we really specify the demand we have for a given staff. So we can see we have here only specified 3 days of the week, so it's actually from Monday to Wednesday, and we have for each particular hour we have specified how many employees are needed for our business. So of course during night times there's usually just only one person at a given location, and we can also see that during the day there's simply higher demand, and there might also be a reason why on Tuesday there might be less customers coming, so you might don't need so much stuff here. And you can see, so you have here all the shifts listed, or the time slots and the specified demand. And then once we want to start simply this assignment of the employees to this particular schedule, before we do that, we can click here on the third tab where we give simply a summary of the specification we've done before. So this is rather for debugging purpose. This is actually how the selection you do in the previous tabs, how they're represented within the program, so that it's actually no need for you to care about this when you try to test the solution. It's more that you can send me this particular input in case something goes wrong. But here, what we can select is that we want to have a number of different results you can choose from. So when we run this particular assignment problem, you might not want to have only one particular solution, but you might want to select from a few possibilities that all fulfill the constraints we have specified, but based on personal preferences, you might prefer one schedule above another. And also, there's no guarantee that the algorithms I have been implementing necessarily are able to find a solution for a given problem. So it's always good to try to run several algorithms or several methods in parallel. So in this case, I just select 4 different results, and because I have currently implemented 4 different algorithms, and I can simply select them. So I would call the solver to execute or find solutions for all these different algorithms in parallel. So when I submit, it will simply start the process of automatically assignment of the employees to the schedule. So I click this now, and we get to the last tab, and you can see the first 2 algorithms already delivered a result and give you a specified schedule for this particular problem. And yeah, you see also the third algorithm has already found a solution, while the fourth algorithm is still running, which is nothing out of the ordinary, because as I said, not all algorithms will always yield a result. This is the general solution, how it looks like, and in the next step I will guide you a bit to give you some extra specifications and some other tricks how to move forward in specifying your own problem and run the solver.